Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Um, I'm gonna share this out. Then I have to find a thumbnail. Which I should probably do that first before I share this out. Hey, Lazy! My goodness, already. uh, how's it going, Bob? Alright. Um, I'll tell you said hi. Alright. Good so far. Today is a holiday here. Nice! That's awesome. Um, hey, Legatus, welcome in. Alright, so regarding my thumbnail and this phone being, I can't wait till I get a new one. This phone is so slow. Um, come on. Oh, you stupid piece of junk. What's good, Metro? Hey, Big Sis. Welcome in, Wowo. How you doing? We're gonna get this started. Just give me a second because I'm trying to get this thumbnail loaded. Um, nice. Alright. Um, hold on. Um, that's weird. This phone is so, like, unbelievably slow. Um, oh my gosh. This thing forever. Oh, chat, welcome, Mama Cookers all lunch. Hmm. 4 people watching, welcome in. Sorry, I'm like trying to get my thumbnail up. I hope you're all doing good on this Tuesday. Um, Any day now. Any day now. My goodness, load. Load. Okay. There's a blue pill if you can't get your thumbnail up. What's up, Sniper? Ugh. No, I'll just put the thumbnail after, because this is taking so long. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Come on, man. Hey, Captain. Guys, Wildcat missed the joke. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm coming back to the chat. Hold on. Let me read this. Oh, now it's saying YouTube isn't responding. This stupid phone, bro. 7 people watching, welcome in. I'm like, I haven't even started the game yet, bro. This phone is so slow. Unbelievably slow. My goodness. Okay. I'm good, Sniper. I'm good. Alright. Well, what's the joke? I'm trying to scroll up and see this. There is a blue pill. Is that a Matrix joke? Oh, that's a Matrix joke. Alright, finally. Hello, everybody. My name is Wildcat Arrow, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. We're going to be replaying it. Now, the reason why we're replaying this is because, real quick, because Annie's here. Alright. Yep, there we go. Alright. The reason why we're playing this is because the original stream got deleted due to copyright. I meant to edit the music out, but it just deleted it. So I was like, you know what? We'll play this again Tuesday, and here we are. So yeah, that's pretty much a little backstory on why we're playing this again. English. Have you played a Stanley Parable before? Yes. Adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. That's good. Please enter the current time. It is 2:22. AM? Wait. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Note, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Alright, here we are. You are playing, well, replaying the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Okay, so, subtitles are on. Show ridicule, I don't need to do that. Show translation label. Auto walk. Yeah. I resetted my save data, by the way. So it's like I'm playing this game all over again, which is the intention. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and I hope you all enjoy this. Did I miss the last stream of Watch Dogs? I don't know, actually. I think you did. I don't remember pulling out the lightsaber in that stream. But I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow. Well, I think. I don't know. I might start early because I work 3 to 7 tomorrow. So if anything, I might do an early stream of that. Yeah, I think I might do an early stream. If not, then we'll do it Thursday. I don't know. I don't. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's begin the game. The end is never the end, never the end. Yeah.
This is
This
the
is the
story
story
of
of
a
a
man
man
named
named
Stanley.
Stanley. I miss that intro. Oh man, it's
Stanley
been
worked
almost
for
a
a
year
company
since I
in the
played this,
building
bro.
where he was
The last time I
employee
played this, I
number
believe, was like last
427.
September,
Employee number
according to the last trophy I
427's
got of
job
this
was
game.
simple. He sat at his desk in room
And this is the
427
first time I'm playing
and he
this with a
pushed
face
buttons on
cam.
the keyboard. Orders
I
came
do,
to him on
Wildcat.
the monitor
Yeah.
on the desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what Employee 427 did every day of every month,
Oh boy.
every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
427.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't want to? What if I just want to stay in this office and do nothing? What if I don't want to listen to you, narrator? I know it's been a while since I last played this game, and you have no memory of me, but what if I just sit here and do absolutely nothing and hear this annoying clock? I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm bored. Can you walk? No, I can't. I can't, but we're gonna step out.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my
What could it mean?
gosh.
Stanley decided to go
Oh,
to the
I
meeting
missed
room.
this.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I missed all
No matter
this,
how hard
bro.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of endings. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of endings to this game, so I don't remember every single ending. So technically, it's like I'm playing this for the first time, actually, because I played. So, like, when I play so many other games and I stream them, it's hard to, like, keep tracks of, like, every game that I play and, like, the endings and such as the choices in this game. So, I only remember some. Not a lot, but some. Okay, so that's how you crouch. Knowing your city, blah, blah, blah. I can barely read that. Okay. Alright, here we go. Ah, the two open
Stanley
doors.
came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
If I remember correctly, I think my first choice was the left or the right. So, Yo, what's good, Texas? Welcome. I think this is. I don't think I met you when I played this. Hey, C Death. I don't think I met you either when I played this. So you guys are pretty much watching me play this for the first time. I'm doing good, man. Hey, mom. Hey, welcome, mama. Okay, I'm alright. I'm alright. Got this alright. Oh man. Welcome in, guys. I'm glad you all are here to watch me play this game. Alright. This is awesome.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
I never heard that dialogue before. So what happens if I just stay here and I don't do anything, actually? Do I get like a secret ending that I never got before? Yo, I just thought of it. So if I stand here and do absolutely nothing, is the narrator going to get even more mad? Bro, I never done this before. Because normally I would just pick. I wouldn't actually just stand here. Yo, that is interesting. Alright, I'm going to see what happens if I don't do anything and I just keep the controller here. I wonder if he says anything. Is he going to say anything? In the meantime, I'm going to talk to you guys. How you guys doing today? Y'all doing good? We got C-Death in here, we got Texas in here, we got Annie in here, we got Legatus in here, we got Sniper in here, we got Captain Matt Martin in here, we got Razy in here, we got Wowo in here. Hope y'all doing good. I'm glad that y'all decided to join this little adventure through this game again. And some of you who are new and never seen me play this before, welcome in. I don't think he's gonna say anything now. Love you, Mom! Alright. Okay. I could do the coin flip. Let me do the coin flip, actually. Coin flip, where are you? That's not it. Well, technically... No, I'll use this token that I got from the arcade a while back, and we're gonna flip it. Alright. Heads will be left, tails will be right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Heads. We're going left, because I don't think he's gonna say anything, so, here we go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
get
find
Chris
an answer
out
there.
of the broom closet. Push footman to hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy who moved my desk tomorrow. Complete today's. Got it. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. The whiteboard manager. Oh. Move the slides. I was joking, Walker. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, Sniper. Trust me, bro. Wait. Okay. This is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I'm just gonna go. If y'all know ball, and y'all seen me play this before, y'all know the broom closet. So let's go in.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was
I'm gonna sit
nothing here.
right here
So
in
he
this
turned
corner.
around and got back on track.
I don't want to. I'm staying in this broom closet to annoy you again, because it's been a while. And if I remember correctly, you
There
get
was
really
nothing
mad.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow.
It'd be so
Just an
cool if there was
empty
actually like a hidden
closet.
thing I could grab
No
in here.
reason to still be here.
But I don't got any. We got 5 likes in the building. What's good, chat?
It was
Let's
baffling
go.
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, I'm doing sweet FA. I don't even know what that means. Could stand for free for all. I don't know.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because I can.
Offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
Because I'm the
confused.
one with the controller that is apparently dead, which I don't know how. I always charge this controller. I think it's because I have a faulty wire and I just need like a new charger or something.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet,
Maybe you should have said that.
Reason for exploring it to find out.
Maybe you should have said that, narrator.
Because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, now you're mentioning it. Hey, Lark, what's good, man? Welcome back to the Stanley Parable.
This is somehow its own
I'm replaying this again.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?"
I forgot he said that.
Ending was my favorite.
Just the XD.
Your friends find this concerning.
Oh, that's great. Sweet FA or Sweet FA is a carbon British slave.
Fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Oh, what?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Oh, really?
The drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, okay. First of all, narrator, you are a jerk. Okay?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person
Americo! What's good, bro?
filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video
I appreciate that, bro.
so that the
Thank you so much for stopping by, man.
insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Fine. You're no fun at all.
Second player, it's good to have you on board.
I'm the same player.
Guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Alright. Let me stop.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I don't? What if I don't want to walk up that staircase, huh? What if I don't? What happens if I go down there? What's gonna happen, huh? What are you gonna do, narrator? Gonna shoot me? Huh? You don't got the guts. I'm going downstairs. Forget you. Alright, I appreciate you both. I'll catch you in the next one. I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Because I don't want to.
The possibility of facing his boss.
I'm gonna walk.
Admitting he had left his post during work
212B4.
And in such a
Probably
competitive
something.
economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Am I in a loop?
He thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my
Crazy?
coworkers
I was crazy once.
mysteriously out of
They locked me in a room.
existence single
A weather
moment
room.
for
A weather room with
no
rats.
reason at all. None of it
And rats made me kinda
logical
crazy.
sense. And as Stanley
Does anyone
pondered
remember
this,
that
he
meme?
began to make other strange observations. For example,
Like what?
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
I'm in a loop, bro.
No, Stanley said to
This
himself.
is some
This is all too
Inception
strange. This
crap.
can't be real.
A dream within a dream.
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't.
I'm
found
scared,
the words
dude.
for it. I'm dreaming.
I don't like how dark that is.
This is all a
Can I get in the car?
Oh, what a relief.
It'd be cool if I can actually, like, open the door and just drive out of here.
An explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going
But
to
yeah, thank
lose
you
his
for
job.
explaining what
He wasn't crazy
Sweet
after
FA
all.
meant.
And he thought to himself, I
Sniper.
suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined
I can't
himself
print,
flying
man.
and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring
I'm
through space
flying!
in a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so
What the
much
heck?
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I was going through an
Now the
existential
voice was
crisis
describing
right now.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd,
Can I pick it up? Oh man, I can't wait till I get the bucket again.
the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Wildcat, what's up? Hey, Copper, welcome to me replaying the Stanley Parable because I played this back then, like over a year ago, I believe, and unfortunately I had to delete it. Well, I didn't have to delete it. I tried to edit the copyrighted music out, but then it got
beyond a doubt that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not seem
got messed up.
to make the magical stars
So
just a moment ago?
I accidentally
How
deleted
else
it,
would the voice
and then I was
explain
like, you know
all
what?
that?
I'll replay this game
voice
again.
Was a part of himself too. Surely,
Yeah.
surely, if he could just, he would prove it. He would.
All right, what if
he was
All right, I got you.
control,
Yeah.
That this was a dream.
All right, what if I just go in before he closed the door?
Gently,
Oh.
and he invited himself to wake up.
All right.
He felt the
I have my
cool
eyes
breath
closed.
on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a
All
world
right.
outside this one.
Okay. There we go.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Yep.
I'm through with this dream.
I'm
I
through
wish
with
it
this
to be
dream.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back to my job.
Yep.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Yep.
Please. It's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
I want my apartment and my wife and my
I don't
job.
got a wife.
All
I got a
want
job.
is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yes.
My life is normal.
Yes.
I am normal.
I am normal.
Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
I am okay.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
I tried.
someone tell me
I tried to
real.
sleep it off.
must
I
be
tried to wake
real.
up.
I must be. Can
Oh,
anyone
great.
hear my voice? Who am I?
Oh, boy.
Who am I? And everything went black.
I hope y'all like my acting.
This is the
My
story
acting.
of a woman named Mariella.
Got
Mariella
likes in
woke
the
up on a day
building.
like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Jeez. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Was anyone else during that? Hold on. Mariella. That's her
All
name.
of his co-workers were gone.
Alright,
What
so
could
we
it
went
mean?
up the
Stanley
stairs.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I kind of want to go back into the broom closet again. But I think I'm going to say that for later.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That was one of the endings I got. I'm going to go right.
This was
Because if
not
I
the
remember
correct way to
correctly,
the
there's an
meeting
ending
room,
that I
and
like.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
And it's if I go right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah, the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room
Vending
worth
machine.
admiring. It had really been worth the detour
Oh man,
after all.
I wanted this to be like Superliminal, where I just do this all the time and then it just breaks.
Stanley simply
Do
stood
you
here, drinking it
like
all in.
for this community, Wildcat? Do I do a lot for this community? I mean, I support everybody.
Really,
You know, I
worth
like to
it
think that's a
in the
lot
room.
that I do for this community.
So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I forgot that the narrator can be such a, you know what, a jerk.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Yes.
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yes, community. Yeah, I like to think I do a lot for this community, you know. I'm always showing love to people, you know, people show love to me, and I like to repay that a lot. And eventually I'm going to start donating to other streamers, you know, as a way of giving back to this community that I love and I cherish. So eventually I'm going to do that. I'm going to donate some money to people. I don't think I have seen that before, actually. Okay, fine, narrator.
But at last, he
Let's
had
go.
enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
The left. Yes.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
Yep.
walked straight ahead to the
Nope.
opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Is there anything, like,
So now in order to get back, he
behind?
needed to go,
Okay.
from here,
Now I'm starting to remember this ending. Left.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right.
I don't like it when you slam doors in my face, bro.
No, no, no.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly...
I don't know.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yep. Do I have a water here? I don't think I do, actually.
Right,
Drop my
left,
coin.
down,
Ah!
left, right.
Where is it?
Yep, okay, yes.
All right.
I've got it now. This
Good.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Forgot how creepy this was. The first time I seen this, I thought, like, something bad was gonna happen. But, Oh.
No,
Oh, boy.
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Alright, I'm closing.
Okay. We just have to get back to
I can't see anything.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
All
And
right.
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Yeah.
From the top.
Okay. Can I open my eyes now? Narrator? Oh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Mm.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Probably did. I don't remember any memos. Alright.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over completely fresh.
I don't think you did,
Everything
narrator.
should be- Or did something change?
There's probably a patch
Stanley,
note for all I know.
did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I just closed my eyes, bro. I was listening to you like I did last time, dude. Like, I closed my eyes.
I'm the one who wrote the story.
Imagine if I didn't close my eyes.
Right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
It's an open door over there. Man, threw me in a loop. Oh boy. Is this chair important? Narrator? This chair looks important. I feel like we're gonna need that.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been
I asked you if the chair was important. What the heck? This looks like the back rooms. What is going on, dude?
Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh, great.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
No, I don't.
Better than this.
I don't think.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You don't have to restart the game. No. Yeah. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Got it.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Wow.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
No, it's not.
Why don't we go
Dude,
back
you
the
get
other
the. I
direction
do.
and see if we missed
You
anything?
appreciate so much. Okay. Yeah, I got your message, man. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're going back. All right. Pretty sure that wasn't tipped over. That. I'm gonna turn these off. There we go.
Aha!
What the heck?
I knew we'd miss something.
It's a chair again.
Story.
But can I actually like interact with it? No? Okay. Alright, here comes the story. Here comes
Wait,
us.
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Now
We're back here again.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah, I still don't understand how, like...
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Is that blood?
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
This is some like
Since
Resident Evil, Biohazard, Silent Hill.
How about this? You win!
The door's gone.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I won!
A lot of hard work.
Do I win a gift card?
So,
V-Bucks? I would really want some V-Bucks. I want to get that Spider-Man Brand New Day bundle.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We
Okay.
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people
I did.
win fair and square.
You told me to
This is
close my
not one of
eyes and
those
then...
situations. Okay?
Yes, blood.
I'm
Oh my
getting
gosh,
weirded
that's
out by
blood.
Whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
If you say so. All
right, I've got a solution.
The adventure
This
line.
time,
I
to be
nearly
sure
forgot
we don't
about
get
it,
lost,
actually.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Epa! What's good, Detroit? Welcome in, man. My Taino brethren. Alright, what if I just go back here? What if I just go back over here? Hey, March, welcome in.
We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Just spawn the doors back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This place already looking like the back rooms. My goodness, man. Come on. Just spawn the... Fine. It's fine. You're no fun. Can I close this? Is this the back rooms? It might as well be, dude. Okay, what about this door? That door has been open since the jump. I wonder if I can go in there. Like I said, I only played this game like once, and that was over a year ago. So it's been a while since I played this. What y'all playing? I forgot what that... Is that Mahjong? That online gambling thing? Solitaire? Yeah, I think solitaire. Okay. I think we're getting lost. To be honest, I don't know. I painted yellow
You
that
see,
sign.
the
Was Wally
line knows
Coyote in
where
this
the
area?
story is.
Probably.
It's over in this direction. Onward,
Okay.
Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought.
Hmm.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
Probably.
forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
My
Now, we can
goodness. All
both
right.
agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective
Narrator, I can
experience
barely
of that
understand you right
existence,
now, dude.
right?
I'm just gonna keep
Okay.
following the line until
Now,
we find
if my
something.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact
I think
the
this line is,
skeleton of
yeah,
my
this line
own
is drunk. My
relative
goodness.
experiential mental
What's it?
subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
It's the
That
Riddler.
got a bit weird back there.
He's the
I'd
main
like to
villain
know
of
who
the
that
story.
is. Not sure where
What
I'm
is
going
up with this line? Is it drunk?
You know what?
My
I
goodness.
think what we need right now
It's like
is a bit
going
of
all over
music
the
to lighten
wall.
the mood.
Alright. My gosh. I forgot how loud this is, bro. Stop. We don't need music. Stop it. Stop. Oh my gosh.
Cut the music. Go
Thank
back
you.
and look at that fern.
Oh. All
Stanley,
right.
this fern will be very important later in the story.
I really don't think
Make
it
sure
will.
you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Thank you guys for the dance break. Oh my gosh, I am actually out of breath, bro. Oh my gosh, that was too good. Oh. Hey, mom comes in. No, just imagine anybody new coming to this stream and they just see me breaking it down. Like, ah, that was good. Oh, hey, Angel. Welcome in. I'm sorry, I was too busy dancing to really notice your comment. Shake where your mama get. Bro, wait, did anyone see my new short? Shaking like a rattlesnake? That's crazy. Wait. I can't, bro. Oh. What is going on? Oh, okay. That was too good. It's not even funny.
Wait,
Oh, good, we're back
to the
here.
office?
Oh, what?
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Hey, Curio, you missed
Is
my
any of this
dance.
ringing a bell?
Welcome in. You missed me break it down. Oh my gosh. Hey! For the dance moves. Hey, thank you for the dono, man. That was greatness. Yes. Yes, it was. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And we're back here.
No, not again. Line,
Can I-
how could you have done this to us? And after we
Can I
trusted
jump
you,
off?
after everything we've been
Can I
through,
swanton dive through that table?
Can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Aw.
Restart.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Curio. Alright, we restarted. Oh boy. Oh great, the line is back. Alright.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Honestly, I prefer that. Let's make our own story.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly
Alright.
doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know.
Okay.
How about this direction?
Bet. I'm sad now. I'm sorry, Kirio.
Yes, this is exciting.
Alright.
Just me and Stanley forging a
A new
path,
story,
a
huh?
new story. Well, it could be anything.
You are
What do you
so
want our
dance
story
to
to
stick
be?
like Arthur
Go
Clown.
wild. Use your imagination.
Like Arthur Clown is big.
Stanley,
Hey, kill him all
I'm
with karma,
ready for
bro. I
it.
haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back to my channel,
Oh,
dude.
no, not you again.
My
Stanley,
gosh.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our
I feel like
awesome
this
new
line
story.
is
No
a
lines or
backroom
multi
entity.
rooms. Just don't acknowledge
Okay.
it. And we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge it. Okay, I'm just gonna look away from it. Oh my gosh, look away from it. Look away. All right, we're not gonna pay it any mind. We're simply gonna. All right.
Ah, a choice. We
Perfect.
get to make a decision. From here,
Sorry,
the
it's short, by the
story
way.
is
Oh, thank you
about
so much.
control.
Yeah,
How important
it was a
we
little
must
song I
score
made
the
on Suno.
opportunity.
50-second
I believe I need a
song.
minute to think here.
I just got bored and I was like, you know what? I'll go back to making songs on Suno.
So I know that each
All
door
right.
has to lead somewhere.
Here we
which
go,
means
walking
that
in a circle.
Somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn,
my gosh, I'm
means
starting to
that
get
our
dizzy, actually. Hold
destination
on.
Corresponds with the counter-inverted
I haven't been able to
reverse
catch a
door's
live, but
origin.
thankfully you
So
was on my
starting
home
from the
screen because
right,
YouTube
let us
notification.
ask,
Yeah.
will taking the right
Also, yeah.
lead us
Thank you,
to
man.
where
Oh my
we're going?
gosh.
And since the
Oh,
answer
please.
is clearly yes, then by
Please,
all
narrator,
accounts,
just
the door
open
on
a
the right
door.
is the correct one.
Thank you for
Another
replying to
victory for
my
logic.
comment and for the heart. Yeah, no
Guys,
problem.
Stanley, our
Oh my
destiny
gosh.
awaits.
There we go.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The
EVA
confusion
from
ending.
the maintenance
You're
room end up in
telling me
modern
that's what this
game.
is?
Into
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game
end up in another building.
times? That's really how always goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Restart.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind
I
goes
suck at
blank
reading. I can't
simply
do this.
because I'm looking here on this
Let's see you all. Welcome back,
thing
C-Death.
wall.
Oh, man.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to
I
decide?
appreciate everybody
Why
for
don't
coming
I
in.
get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Breaking it down.
No, it can't be. I don't
This looks
want
fun.
it to be.
Yeah, this
I
game
don't
is
want the
very
game to
funny.
keep restarting.
Very
I
funny.
don't
Like,
want to
honestly, it's
forget
one of the
what's going
funniest games I played in a
I don't want
while.
to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't.
I wonder
do
what
it.
happens
I won't do
if
it.
the count...
And the timer stopped. Does that mean
I thought the ground was gonna break, bro. Too many words, brain not braining, but
whatever it is that made this
pretty
schedule?
much. This chair is back again, bro. I feel like there's something with the chair. I'll have to watch the
Will
first
something
part.
happen?
I missed later.
So,
What, this?
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know.
Yeah, can I stay in this
suppose
chair?
In some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't
I
you
feel like
agree?
there's something like
I'm not quite
very
sure
like
if we're in the
interesting about this
destination or the
chair.
journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not
I'm
the
gonna pick up the
destination.
volume a little bit.
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yeah, we will.
Well, in the meantime.
Oh my! Oh! Why? What? I forgot that was even in the game, bro. That scared me, dude. No, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm closing the door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I
What
couldn't.
if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, was to
Hey,
wait.
Orchid, welcome
Nothing
in.
will
I just got
happen.
jump scared.
Nothing will break me. In here, I can be happy forever.
I hate Mondays. Yesterday was
Stanley
Monday.
waited. Hours passed.
What the heck?
Then days. Had years
I'm going
gone
through
by?
stuff.
He
What?
no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any
I'm
doubt,
locked in here.
was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Alright.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
I'm just gonna wait and chill.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
I will be.
Now it's just a
Because
little
I'm
bit
him,
closer.
bro.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Thank you. Maybe you can open with PC there. It doesn't work.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
I
could
don't know what
mean?
it could mean.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Jump
Perhaps he
scare?
had simply missed a
Is this a
memo.
horror game? I don't know. Do you have PC? I have a laptop. Let's do it.
Oh, new content.
So you didn't do hard
What
games.
does that mean? New content.
I don't know what that could mean. Actually, is there something? There's something back here. Can you close the door? Can I hop over? I can't jump. Yeah, nothing. Bad or good? I have no idea. We will find out. Into the unknown.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Did I have to?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It's crazy
After
that
receiving
like
critical and
this
commercial
game came
success,
out
it was expanded
like
upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
amazing.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Let's go.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Unless I go back. I can't go back. Alright. What's that good, Chad?
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we...
Laptop bad or good?
should we be
It's good.
moving somewhere or...
I don't use it a
there we
lot,
go.
but
All right, finally, at long
I only
last,
really use
it's
I
on
only
to the
really
new
use it to edit
content.
stuff
I've
on
never been
YouTube.
more ready. Let's do it.
So that's what I use it for.
I have to say, initial impressions of
Okay.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
But you
It's
can't
as
say
if
that. We barely got off.
Let's see the content. Give me the content,
Yep.
Stanley.
Alright, my name is Gato, but
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
oh, that's so satisfying. Yep. That's the stuff. This is what y'all came here to see. Y'all came here to see Gato do over 30 jumps. What? No. No! Let me jump again. Man, this place sucks. I'm out of here. What if I just go down and we don't actually see? I don't think I ever actually chose to go down. Never mind. 0 jumps remaining. What a joke.
Is that it?
I guess
Surely that's
so.
not all the new content. There has to be
Wow,
something
love
else,
the new
right?
content.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
If
initial
you changed your
impressions of this
mind, I've
game are
got
not
something to
positive.
recommend.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for
Jump
exciting new
around,
content?
jump
If
around,
this is new
get out of your
content,
seat and
then
jump
I've just
around.
read you the whole
Jump,
dictionary and there's
jump,
20
jump,
hours of new
jump,
content
jump,
right there.
jump,
Hell,
jump,
I could
jump,
count to
jump,
30
jump,
trillion.
jump,
You could put
jump,
that on the
jump,
box.
jump,
The
jump,
Stanley
jump,
Parable
jump.
Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm
This whole time,
infuriated
like,
and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Twitter?
Fault, Stanley.
I mean, it's called
I built up
X
too much
now. I barely
anticipation
ever
around
use
new
Twitter,
content,
but
I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset?
so basically the new content was a jump circle, pretty much.
Stanley Parable is really about.
And I can't get out.
No
I'm
frills,
trapped in here
no gimmicks.
with you,
Just you
narrator.
and me having a
Maybe
great
you're the
time
new
together
content,
like
huh?
always. What do you say, friend?
Maybe you're the new content. I don't think we're in the office anymore. The mug is still here. Oh boy. Alright.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Why not? Dun 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 dun. Ah!
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh, now we're getting to my favorite ending. Did I actually like ever really explore this? Why is there so many chairs? Why is there one back here? I'm scared of like what's out here. I don't want anything to like jump at me. Okay.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life.
This game's graphics low-key remind me of Skyrim. Am I the only one?
The launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I wish I could interact with like the old phone. Can I, no.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory
zone, sweet zone.
How wonderful
Don't
Stanley
forget.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port.
Pressurized gas?
2013, when the game originally launched.
Does that mean Steam? Oh, that's hilarious.
Back then, it all meant something.
The original remake?
Waste.
Buy on pressurized gas? Good times. Let's begin again. Does have Skyrim graphics. Oh goodness, what? The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to Stanley Parable The Last of Us. Wait, hold on. I never saw this before. The Last of Us in the category story. What? Audience Award 2014. The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition Galactic Cafe. Wait. Everything you need to make good ideas even better. There's that. Oh. 2013, my goodness. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. My goodness. 2013. Oh, I get it. Okay, never mind. I get it. Well, the outside part did. Okay, fair enough. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. A $1 bill. The Stanley Parable demonstration began the demo. Oh, sweat. There's a demo of this game? Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. The game came out when my son was born. Oh, really? Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Imagine we don't play this game till like 2031 and I get that achievement. Basically telling me to touch grass. It's pretty cool, all the different stuff on here. Yeah. British Academy, okay. Development Team nominee. This is so, like, interesting. New video game releasing today. College shows uneven effort in world poor. I didn't get to actually read this. Hold on. Creator surprisingly down to earth. What? New York Times. Thursday, October 17th, 2013 was when it released. Los Angeles Times, Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Alright. Oh my gosh. This is so like... I never heard this. I don't remember hearing this. That's gotta be the hardest game to platinum. Gotta wait 5 years. In love and memory, little Stanley. Aww.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the
I don't know if that song is copyrighted. Now I think about it.
Journalism. 10 out
Fantastic
of 10
Arcade 2013.
James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Hey, Arthur, welcome in.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was
Persona 3?
Now, it's not.
I never played any of the Persona games, by the way.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
Aww.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Don't say that. An hour of new elevator content, bro? Person of the year? It's kinda, blurred out. What the heck? Oh, that must have been like development of the... Oh, yep, the 2 doors. You are now playing... Yep. Is that Minecraft? What? The taste was nostalgic. It was good. Bro. This game is amazing. On, off... What? There's more stuff up there. That pencil sharpener up there? Huh. For Scott K. Yep. The end is never the... Yep. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything, my goodness.
Here's another moving message, this time from GameSpot.com.
Move objects,
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising,
missing co-worker scenario. Oh my gosh.
ever been confronted with in a game.
Never before
9 out
seen.
of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Alright, well. The serious room. I can't.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront.
This has to be Steam reviews. This is so good. I had a person tell me one time that they got kicked out of research because they didn't play games. What? That is so crazy, dude. Now recommended.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work.
That was fell on me, dude.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking.
Dang, that wall fell pretty close.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Okay.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations.
Isn't there a rule online about not reading the comments?
A skip button. A skip button. Well...
Oh, here we go.
Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then
I didn't get to really see like what's beyond this.
Surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. Here it is.
And here it is. Go ahead and
classic
give it a shot. I'll pop you
skip
forward
button.
in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the
skip button for the narrator will be possible.
Silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
Okay.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over.
Yep.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was... well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any
Buffering?
rate,
Wait, it's
I do
buffering?
suggest
Yo, what's up,
you
Swindle?
not
What do you mean
press
it's
the
buffering?
button. I think the skip button has been aptly
Are we good?
demonstrated, and we can say goodbye
Can you guys see
to
me?
it and just wait. How do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Wait, what?
Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't
That's true.
think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
No.
Sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these.
No.
All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Alright, I'll try.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
We can take
I'm
this one.
asking you to work with me here.
Okay.
We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with
This
any
is a
kind
door.
of door as Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh,
You've
okay.
just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting
What's
longer, but they're
happening?
really, truly
Swindle,
getting
I
longer.
appreciate you
My
stopping
God,
by, man.
There's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
But it's
I
fine.
have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Bro.
Back. Oh, my goodness.
This is seriously one of like the best endings of this game.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
You know I gotta show some love, brother. I appreciate it, dude.
Just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's
I use that when the narrator in the game talks too much. Yeah.
me talking.
I don't think there's any way for me to get out.
Would you think
Oh wait.
it's
Yeah.
exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the
It
same
is
at all.
super dark.
It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm
Okay.
realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time
Oh gosh,
to
the
think
plan
about
died.
you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much
I'm surprised
time.
that this
I
is
stopped
still
keeping track.
someone moving.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning
I
wheel
bet.
of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
I've seen this before. I know what's gonna happen.
Rich wellspring of both delight and disgust.
You're right. I think the narrator's gone. What the? Yeah. We're just gonna...
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a
Now
point.
he's
It was
ranting.
meant to
Oh
speak
my
to the human
gosh.
condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't
Bro.
enough. They had to leave
Wait,
a
what time is it?
pathetic
Okay.
little thumbs down review.
I will be
and
right back.
all
I'm
of
gonna
their
make myself
pitiful
some food and
demands.
we're gonna
But
hear
then,
this.
he's talking too much. They
And
said
then I'll
first
skip.
he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of
Bro.
accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It
Bro, it's
seems that
still
we are
going
a
on,
people
and I
living in
haven't
such
even put my food in
bleakness and
yet.
discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
Skip
It has
ahead.
come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not
My
mad.
goodness.
I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which
Calm
these
center of
perversions hurl
gravity.
themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and
I
insecurity.
wonder how,
They cannot
like,
help but attempt to tear me down.
the
What a
developers
sad state of affairs.
thought
What
about
do
all
we
this,
wish
and
for
they
these
must have
now?
been
But see,
laughing their
they've
butts off
tasted the
making
bitter
this.
resentment. And
That's what I like to
how
think.
good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves that they couldn't help but leave a negative review on pressurized gas. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it
Oh
but
my
they didn't
goodness.
understand the game was never meant to
Oh
be
my
funny. It was
god,
meant
is
to
he
have
gonna be in
point.
a
It was
loop?
meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the
Bro, I
jokes?
can
Where are the
actually picture
jokes?
them
They
doing that,
demanded. They
yeah.
screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It
Alright, we're
wasn't enough.
skipping. Hmm. No.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Okay. It's starting to rain. Yeah, that's Jax. Hey Jackson. Hey buddy. Glad for you to join us. Oh gosh. Okay, well, have a great stream. The end is never the end. Yeah. Oh jeez. Alrighty. See you later, Swindle. Well, there goes the roof. Alright. This is pretty. Can I pick that up? Hold on. Bucket. The chair's back. Can't. Alright. Well, let's, Nope. Oh. Alright, we're out of there. Just gonna follow the sun. Wow, you're outside now. Yeah, pretty much. Well. Yeah, we're back.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
All right. New content. Curio. It's new.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes,
Yeah.
I have something very exciting
Show
to
me.
show you.
I'm excited. All right. Hopefully it's better. Is it a new jump circle?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark.
Yeah.
And any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An
Taste the
entirely
sequel. I
new
want to taste the
experience,
sequel.
built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities.
Let me
It
taste the
could go in
sequel.
so
Okay.
many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's
The back two
future-oriented.
doors.
It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I like the fifth one. The fifth one kind of goes hard. Is the second one with the Last of Us font? That is hilarious. I didn't even know. I didn't even notice that the first time. That's the fern. E. Omar, if you're here, E. One more TSP, two better TSP, win-win, subsequent to mind share, paradigm shift, synergy, brick and motive approach, envelope, client-centric marketing, the color red. Okay. Was that game actually released? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. Two Stanleys.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely
Who
the
took the
game will
red
sort of
marker?
naturally
Me.
spring up
That's
around
hilarious.
them. It'll all work
I
itself
don't want
out.
Yachty so
Game
much.
development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
My cat's in my window. New content. New features. Two. Here we are.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I hope it says Gato.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
I forgot what it
what do
says,
players
actually.
really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yep.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Jim.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name
Yeah.
it is. Here,
It's Gato.
let's have you role play as Jim to
Okay,
really
Jim.
simulate the full experience.
Alright,
of this
I am
feature.
Jim.
Just play along. I
Okay.
promise you'll love it.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are,
Okay.
and simply become a person named Jim.
I am
I
Jim.
want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling
Okay.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as
I am Jim.
watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am
If so,
truly,
then please
truly
step
Jim right
forward and
now.
Press the button.
Okay. Hi, Jim. Hi, Curio. Yes.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time.
It does.
If this were the only new
I am
feature in
Jim.
Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this
No.
personal... Whoa there,
Jim.
cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
I am too much
I'm putting
Jim.
the Jim button
Jim.
away.
No.
Otherwise, soon you'll
No.
start to lose all
No.
sense
No.
of who you
No.
actually are.
No. 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 Jim. You suck, narrator. I got into it, the character and anything. And everything, I mean. I am Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of
Yeah,
finishing this feature.
because I'm Jim. I get to play this. The new updated ray tracing, more of the same, but in a good way. Sequels. New features, new content, new ideas. Alrighty. Collectibles. Free new and easy trophy. Calm down now, Jim. Okay, I'll calm down.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
No, fine.
What else? What other
The infinite
have we seen
hole.
yet?
Thought I heard something. It just keeps going. It holds well, educational use only. More whole entrance. Infinity.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Alright, here we go, chap. Geronimo!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Nah. Did I hear that correctly, Wildcat? I am Gem.
Bummer, but I do recommend you use
Gem
the
in the
teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully.
I'll be right back, narrator.
That I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
That is one big hole.
It isn't an astonishingly deep hole, it is.
And that is a very, very deep hole.
That sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're
the cigarettes.
So clever.
My gosh, that's a bunch of cigarettes.
The issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal
We're in at 2 p.m.
actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look,
just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us. Golden castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I.
Mostly infinite.
Okay.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Alright, but what if I don't want to? What if I just literally just stay down here?
Great. Now,
fine.
I'm very excited to show you even more of my...
Alright, what if I just fall down again?
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose
Okay.
once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough?
Okay.
I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about. And I've had
Should I
enough of
do
the
it
hole for
again?
a lifetime.
Should I do it again? Yeah, okay, you got it.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay. Hold on.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this
I'm
scratching
Jim.
the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
Nope.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well,
Still nothing.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm
Okay.
out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get
Why,
more
you're gonna leave
time
me
with
here,
it
bro?
than you could ever have asked for. It's
Come
a
on, come on.
win
Get me
for
out.
everyone.
Get me out.
You get
Get
to
me
be
out.
with the
Get me
hole.
out.
I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
All right, guys. All right. Not really sure what to do here. Yeah, bye, narrator. Get me out. Get me out. I'm Jim. Ah. The heck's going on? I don't really remember this, Bo. This is intense. Change your perspective. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, normal? Change your perception. Oh, great. Here we go again, chat. Alright. Change your reality. Oh gosh. That scared me. Whoa. Nope.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into
Okay.
coma. But we can't have that, Stanley.
That
Because
was
this role is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the whole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle Pip. Oh,
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
the bucket. Yes! I made movie shorts if you want to check them out. Bet. Oh, goodness, I missed the door.
A common
Alright.
complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Yes!
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm
Give it to me.
and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me
Come on.
than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is
What?
the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Yes.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be
I now
soothing
have the
through
bucket
your body.
again.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Nice.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Nope.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
You heard Jim in the game. He's still gone. Aw. Collectibles.
collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Well, I got one. 1 out of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely. You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yes.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Okay. I guess on March. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Harvest decorations.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I'm gonna be honest, get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Alright. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, that I don't have.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Alright. Seventh world champion. Hey, hold on. What if I, wait a minute. Yeah! E! Yeah! Okay, oh gosh. Can I put it back to, reset settings? Yeah. I don't know how to do that. That's new. Yeah, Omar, we're back. We are back, man. All is right in the world again. Omar. Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Alright. I have to ask, what made you play this again? So the original one accidentally got deleted. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna replay this again. And it's gonna be fun. And we're having fun. But my question is, where's the exit? Where is the exit? Oh. Oh, the exit's over here. Hmm.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
But I just saw the last video, still not deleted the finale. Oh! Oh, wait.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do
Okay,
you
I'm gonna have to
like
go back
all
and
of the new
check that.
features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together
Hey,
as
Miss
one
Cars,
single
welcome
coherent
back
video
to the
game, but
Stanley
I can
Parable.
feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Damn it.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
And I heard of this game, but I don't know what it's just about. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I mean,
You
there's
can go back and
potential here,
watch
but
it,
it's
like, to get,
sort
like, the
of...
full
Okay, never
experience.
mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Okay.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do
At
very
least the
much enjoy
finale isn't
creating
deleted.
gags, but
Yeah,
they don't add up to
at
anything.
least.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that
But we're
would
gonna make a
capture
better
all the
finale of
magic
this.
of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Alright. Have you ever tried at the phone part unplugging the wire? And here we are, guys, the Stanley Parable 2. Welcome, everybody.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
If I remember correctly, there we go. There we go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
No.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay,
I'm about to get a drink right now.
What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh. Chat, are we sick of this gag? Let me know, chat. Let me know. Nah, okay. No.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even
I'm taking it all in.
if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I guess we'll stay here. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
We'll
go
try
to the
it,
meeting
this.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique
Can you shut up,
place to
narrator
be?
Bob, and get
Why
into
don't
the
we take a
board?
minute just to drink it all in?
Almost got 20 likes.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I
Yes.
don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
I forgot about this song.
The truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Quite terrible.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yeah.
You too will become quite unbearable.
It's common. This is fixing my attention span. But look, it's a fog. Alright. Oh, another call.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Okay. Ah, the bucket. You know what? Hold on.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
I bet. Forklift? Okay, that's the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Coffee nut.
Yes.
All right.
Really worth it being. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This game looks pretty funny. It is pretty funny.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Uh-huh. Oh. All right, hold on, Omar. I'm sorry. Okay, no, actually, I'll wait. The narrator reminds you of Little Big Planet.
Stanley, I think perhaps
Bro, you just unlocked the core memory.
I'm not your enemy.
I didn't even think of that.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
Whoa.
the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
It's always been me.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her.
This is it, Stanley.
Unplug the wire, okay.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
I'm gonna unplug the
Put
wire.
your work aside, to let her back into your life.
I'm gonna let her
been
back
waiting.
in. She's been waiting. My God, that scared me.
That's her, Stanley.
No,
You
it's
need
not.
to be the one to do this.
It's not.
Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, I did.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know
Because
that was possible.
I can't let her
Double
back in.
check.
Can't let my ex back in.
No, it's
She's an
definitely
ex
clear as
for a
day.
reason.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
Clock
and the
it.
two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in.
I'm never doing that again. Oh my gosh.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Oh, I'm never saying that again.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh my.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you
Well, if
might
I just pick up the phone anyway.
entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But
I
if
forgot
used
about this.
incorrectly, can
Oh
also
my
be the most
gosh.
dangerous.
Well, I made a whole
For
video.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice
been 2
that does
minutes.
not conform to rational logic.
Is she a-
If you
oh
find
my
yourself
gosh,
speaking with a
look, goddess.
person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that
And
person
do the
is
same
not
with the
real.
bucket after.
Allow
Alright.
the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do
What's
you make
good,
more than 8?
Ocelot?
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution
I'm
to
just
the
watching
world,
this practice
just
video
remember
on choices.
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed
What
that
the-
this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative
I'm good, Ocelot.
contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Alright. What if I shut the door? Fine. I thought you were streaming a documentary. Oh, nah. So it goes from a dark room to a construction site. Yeah.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, okay. This game on PS Plus. Yeah, that's how I got this game.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Alright.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. Psych.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to. I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you, who thought you were so clever.
Well,
now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
I destroyed this
It
game.
was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley.
Hey, Stoneborn, I broke this game.
Always putting the story first. I'm quite sure.
I've been a bad cat.
Just follow my lead.
I've been a bad kitty.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It doesn't say anything.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I'm glad you're doing good, Miss Cause.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always
I think if
putting
it's
the
gonna
story
loop,
first. I'm quite sure you'll
I'm
be
gonna do
up
it
to the
one more time.
task.
If it loops,
Just
then I'm
follow
gonna
my
go
lead and
left.
you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
I'll go
first.
left.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
The end
task.
is never the
Just follow
end.
my
It's
lead and
never
you'll
the
be
end. It's never
fine.
the end.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right. Oh, I can't go in there. Oh, sweat.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any
Hey,
human
Mom.
life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry,
Narrative's
is there a
not working.
problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
No.
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Ugh.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Bro.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Every night I ate breakfast this morning in this university. You were watching.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
All right. Wow.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
That's some dialogue. Do the thing with the bucket. You got it.
Stanley picked up the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Gonna say anything else, narrator?
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired. Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
No.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
No.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here,
Said the bucket.
go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the
No.
phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What is
Oh my
comedic
gosh.
timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood,
Which I
you
have.
did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a
Jim.
brief synopsis of the
J-I-M.
joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's
Dunny
practice
with the
screaming,
funny.
"I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I practiced this.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
I wasn't expecting all that, to be honest.
Goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no
I
matter.
guess.
I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Alright.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Alright, let's see if you can nail a joke on me.
Here we go.
All right.
Ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
On the right, you say?
What? We're back at the phone already? No, what's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, or not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go.
All right.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what...
My goodness.
That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Well, that was something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I got an idea.
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Oh. Got an idea. We're gonna go out here with the bucket.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein.
Oh my
Of sadness
gosh.
and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow. No, said the bucket.
What?
Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
Oh my
As Stanley
gosh.
screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless.
I killed the bucket.
You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it. Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Alright. We're gonna go back to my office. Alrighty. Oh, what time is it? My goodness. Almost 3 hours in this game. Jeez. Alright. They will do one more ending and then I'll wrap this up.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No.
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear
No.
as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
You don't deserve this.
I can really feel it now. It's a
This is my bucket.
It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
Nope.
Stanley, don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I'm not handing over
I know
the bucket.
how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your
No.
bucket. This is your companion
My bucket.
and lifelong friend.
Yeah.
You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to
Wow.
resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Unbelievable.
Go through each of them point by point.
Fine.
Share your journey,
Your
pictures
wrench,
detailing the rich emotional
your
landscape of
tape,
your feelings for the bucket, as they have changed and evolved.
your
over the
broom,
years.
which makes sense as a broom closet. You know what? Forget this closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alright.
You found one.
Nice.
One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Alright. To be rich. Oh. The broom closet will always be dark inside. Huh. Alright, let's go in the elevator. Alright. That's enough dancing for one stream. That went absolutely nowhere. I tried.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands.
figs.
I like that.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Alright. Stanley.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Okay. What if I go back up?
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing. Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
I'm pressing the number 3 button.
Had enough of the number 3. He got back in the elevator.
Alright, never mind. Trying to solve a code. I have no idea, I'm just listening to the bucket.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly. No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what
I'm just delaying the ending of this game. Well, technically I already got like
smiled at the bucket.
3 or 4 endings. I don't know if I'm gonna make this series again. Now thinking about it, I don't know. Maybe. Because I kind of...
Here we go, said Stanley. But this time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all.
Are y'all entertained?
Only silence.
Are y'all loving this?
Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Alright.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Yeah, the solution.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over.
Wait, what?
He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work. For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
2 states, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 7.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one. There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be
not the number 3.
No deeper understanding.
This game is so dumb.
There in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
All right. Well.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
All right. I'm going to stop it here. Thank you all so much for watching me replay the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. This is not gonna be the last time I'm gonna be doing replaying games. I'm definitely going to be doing more of that going into the next couple months. There's a bunch of games that I want to replay, see what, especially with now that I have a face cam. I want to, I think the next game is going to be good. The next game I replay is going to be good. It would have to be Thursday because I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow unless I stream Fortnite with the fam again tomorrow, probably. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you coming by, Karma. Appreciate you stopping by, Miss Cause, and everyone else. I hope you all have a great day. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. And I will be back tomorrow or sometime this week, depending on if I'm busy or not. But as always, I hope you all have a great day or night. I'll see you all in the next stream. Take care, everyone. W stream!